Okay, I let the ride-in video settle in and wanted to give a good chunk of my thoughts on the video in an unbiased way. I'm not really much of a Dream fan. Some of their songs are good and I vibe with them, but they've not produced anything I really vibe with. So I went into riding with a fresh mind and not looking back on their older stuff. For easier access, I'm gonna split this into different areas and drop a timestamp in the description. I'm gonna look at it with my media diploma in mind for certain areas and just genuine opinions. So, let's go. The video was fucking bright. Like that was my first thought when I sat and watched the whole thing. There was just a lot of brightness going on, but it didn't feel like it didn't fit in with the song. Like the whole vibe of the video fit with the song. It probably ties into the whole Neo Zone theory somehow, but I'm unsure if I actually understand all these theories. But anyway, I really liked how there wasn't a specific focus on the video. The dance parts had their main focus, yes, but there was constantly other members in the back that were also in focus too. The brightness of the video was also counteracted by how dark certain points in the video was. Like, to me, it looked like the saturation had been raised to make it seem that little deeper. I know, I'm not the only one that's probably gonna say this, but that heckin' snap transition was beautiful. Props to the editor of the video on that, because I physically oafed at that. Now editing wise, I have issues. The quick cuts during the dance break was off-putting. Cutting a video is fine, but the quick and almost fit-inducing cuts really weren't needed. Another point that I wasn't too fond of was the random close-ups in the chorus. It made shots seem incredibly disjointed. I personally tend to pick something to focus on during the chorus, and it was a bit like, hey whoa, what's happening? But maybe that's just me. This is the one downside for me. I didn't like a lot of the fits for this video. I think I got the kind of vibe they were aiming for. The boyish badass kind of vibes, but it just felt really odd to me. I genuinely liked the fits with the red jackets on Gino and Hagen. That set of outfits was super nice, but the rest, I don't know. The orange ones really just threw me off. And like, I know it's supposed to be the whole criminal thing, but I couldn't do that. Emo Channel was probably the best fit out of the whole video. Child looked fantastic. There was also the really weird harness looking outfit that I wasn't too sure on, but then again, I'm just not a fan of harnesses on anyone. From what I've seen, the line distribution and the center distribution for riding was bloody fantastic. NCT units really do tend to struggle with these kinds of things, and to see a unit get it just right is amazing. All of these boys are incredibly talented and deserve that chance to shine, and it really has been given the chance to be shown off in riding. Riding really comes off as Dream setting their own path as a unit. Some units have that sound that's almost like 127's title tracks, and yes, Dream have never really settled into that whole thing, but I don't think they've ever really had a definitive sound, and I'm glad that they've actually gone for something that doesn't sound too similar to 127. Secondly, the fake-out chorus into the rap at the start. Probably my top 2 part of this whole song next to the harmonization. I don't usually like talking about composition of a song because it's not my thing, but it felt different and I liked that the composition of the song felt different. My final point on the song was the enjoyment I felt seeing that there wasn't a specific focus on the rap or vocal line. All of the boys got the chance to shine on what they're good at. I really want to give Dream more of a shot and listen to some of their other stuff. But honestly, I'm so picky with my music. I feel like if Dream end up getting more stuff like Ridin, I'd be willing to give them a chance. Ridin is a perfect way of showing all of the boys off, and I'm so glad SM went with a completely different thing for them, because they really deserve the hype this is getting and the records that they're breaking.